Hello, welcome to the channel of Trigonometry. I am Mr. X. Today is July 18th. Today we have some news. The Michigan consumer sentiment came out better than expected. The 5-year inflation expectation is better than expected. The consumer expectation is better than expected. The current condition is also better than expected. And the inflation expectation is 4.4%, also better than expected. So everything is better than expected. But market doesn't seem like to react to the good news anymore. So that's one of my tell that the market could be at the top. And we have the Netflix earning yesterday. Netflix down 5% today. The earning was a double beat and a raise. They actually raised the guidance, but why are we down 5%, right? This doesn't make any sense, right? Because the beat wasn't big enough. It was a slight beat. That's not like a mind-blowing kind of a beat. It was like that was like okay kind of a beat. So people starting taking profit because if they don't see a lot of upside, people will start to take profit, especially when Nvidia's up so much this year, and is trading at a very expensive multiple. People will start take profit. And we have another news regarding to the tariff. So Trump seeks a 15 to 20% minimum tariff on all EU goods. So this is also much higher than previously expected. The market, even though the Trump did send out a letter saying, I believe EU tariff about like 25% or something, but I think market is still thinking, okay, EU negotiate with Trump, they goes back to like 10% tariff. So that doesn't seem like the case. So Trump is seeking minimum of 15 to 20% tariff. So if that's the case, like why would EU continue to negotiate, right? Even if we get they get a deal, I don't think it's gonna be a better deal for EU. So I don't think they get a deal at all. I think Trump just gave them the higher tariff, which is bad for the market. It's bearish. And then EU will likely to retaliate by charging the digital tax that they're already charging on the big techs like Meta, Google, and Apple and Microsoft. Maybe they charge more tax on those companies. So that's bad. That's especially bad for QQQs. And it says Trump administration is now looking at a reciprocal tariff rate that exceeds 10% even if a deal is reached. So this applies to all countries, I believe. So temporary 10% tariff is going away. I think they were looking at a minimum of like 15 to 20% minimum tariff, just like EU for all countries. Trump also rejects reducing the 25% the sectorial duty on EU cars. So these are all very bad news. I think the market is very enthusiastic about all the good news, but right now seems like all the good news are priced in already. Now, what's better news? If we don't have better news, market will most likely sell off. That's my interpretation. So, and we have another piece of news regarding NVIDIA. So Basically the UAE's bid to buy hundreds of thousands of advanced AI chips from NVIDIA is being held up by the US official concerned that China could gain access to advanced American technology from Wall Street Journal. So this is also bearish for NVIDIA. If it's bearish for NVIDIA, it's bearish for all tech stocks because NVIDIA is the main driver behind this, all these AI infrastructure hype. If NVIDIA's going down, everything's going down in the tech sector. And Trump also just tweeted, I will send out the paper saying 35, 40%, it's a deal. So I think he's referring to some other countries that not coming to the table to negotiate. Trump will send out 35, 40% tariff. So that's from Trump. And we're also seeing a lot of bearishness in the crypto because we just passed this crypto bill, and then basically the good news is already priced in. The good news is already priced in. So we just broke down below the uptrend for Bitcoin. This short-term uptrend is broken. Now, it's very likely to continue to the downside, in my opinion. And if we look at the IWM, it's very bearish. If you look at the 30 minutes, you barely had any bounce. You had like 2 candle bounce and then goes lower. And the all afternoon there's no bounce. QQQ is holding better, but still very weak in terms of the bounce. You're making lower highs over here, and it's getting close to the closing bell, and it's struggling at 561. And you look at the NVIDIA, it's also pulling back. It's dripping lower whole day. It's basically the flat for the whole day. I think it continues lower. But the good thing is Tesla. So for some reason, Tesla is really strong today. This pattern is holding very strong. You can see clear contrast from QQQ and IWM. It's on an uptrend and it's forming a bull flag, which means it's going higher. It is a rare day that both of my calls and puts make money. Tesla's going higher, the market's going lower. I'm still holding my puts, all my puts. I think we're gonna have a lot of interesting things happening over the weekend regarding Jerome Powell, regarding EU tariff, and regarding some maybe tariff for other countries. And the NVIDIA drama could get worse if their chips get upheld by US officials due to national security concerns. Um, we need to watch out for NVIDIA for the entire tech sector. This is basically the backbone of the QQQ and the whole tech sector. If NVIDIA is breaking down, QQQ will follow. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Bye.